Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a good time. I know it's the Athlete Congress. You're going to be working very hard this afternoon and all today. I hope that you all would all have a great time working together. I'm hoping also that you'll learn some different things from not only me, but from your mentors and those who will be working with you. I'd like to talk to you about 3 different issues. The first one is, how have you seen inclusion grow over the last 50 years? Well, a lot of you probably haven't been in the program for 50 years. So I would just like to say that I've been around well over 50 years and I've seen inclusion grow so much within our movement. But not only about with people with intellectual disabilities such as I or you or those who are working with you, but also for the general population. And the reason that is one of the reasons that is because of people like you, my co-athletes, my co-workers and friends who work through Special Olympics. 50 years ago, there was no inclusion of people with intellectual disability, or I would say ID, to make it short. Most of us were not even in schools. We were housed in institutions or home with our parents or working in workshop. There was no inclusion. Nobody was hardly living in the community. A few of us. But when I look back and see how far we have come, I have to give a lot of credit to Special Olympics. And today, when I look and I see how far we have come through inclusion, not only in Special Olympics, not only in sport, but also in work, in the community, and also just being involved and working together no matter where we are. Both for people with intellectual disabilities or ID and for those without. And it's because of your work. So I'm hoping that you would work much, much harder. And I'm hoping to be able to do the same thing to make sure that everyone is included through sport, through work, through play, through the community, and through life. That's why inclusion is important, because we all should be able to work together. We all should be able to live together and be the best that we can be and be as successful as we can be as an individual. The second topic I would like to talk to you about is, why is unified leadership important to Special Olympics Pennsylvania? Well, you know, I have a great idea of why that this is important, unified leadership, because it's 2 people working together. It could be you and another athlete working together, or you and another person from your community or from your job who might want to say, hey John, I heard that you are doing leadership and that you need somebody to work with you as a mentor. Well, I have to say, athletes, it's one of the better things that's going, because everyone needs a mentor. Everybody should be unified. And unified means together. That means 2 people working together. And I hope that for you, it's somebody from your community, a close friend. It could be a relative. But I have to say, I've seen unified work for me way before it's had its name, Unified. I remember Miss Janet McFarland. I remember so many other people. And even today, if you think that you can do it all by yourself, good luck. Some people can, but I know I can't. And sometimes I look for that unified person, as we would say today. I would say a mentor that I might need to come to them and says, hey, look, I'm doing this. I'm serving on the board, but I don't understand everything I'm doing. Nobody understands everything that they're doing. But when you come together as 2 people, you can sit down, you can talk it over. If you have an issue or a problem, maybe that person can help you. I know when I serve on the board of directors for Special Olympics SOI, and when I served for Special Olympics Pennsylvania years ago, that it was good that I could go back and say, hey, Miss Janet, I don't understand this. I'm reading this. I can read it, but I don't understand it. So that way, I had somebody who could work with me. Unified leadership is just as important to me as it would be for unified sports. Unified sports, if you're in school, you go out and you play with your regular teammates on the same team. If you're in the community, you play like golf. It's a really hard sport that I'd like to do, and I love doing unified golf because I know the sport is so hard and there's so many rules. And my partner and I will work together on how to get through the course easier. So unified is two people working together. And I'm hoping that unified leadership, that a lot of you would really have a chance to sit down and talk about being a part of unified. What's the good thing about it? What's the bad thing about it? Everything has a good and everything has a bad. But I got to say, when I did unified golf, I loved it because not only did we play golf together, I meshed and became so many good friends from that unified experience in golf. So that's the second topic I wanted for you to sit down to work at in these next 2 days about being a part of unified. Why is everybody's voice matters during the afternoon breakout sessions in unified leadership? Well, I'll tell you why. Because one voice can be powerful, but when you have many voices, you can see people speaking and different ideals coming from many different people. And that's why it's always good to have everyone come together, because what you're thinking might be a good input to something. Everybody has good input, but then we all come together and see how that input meshes together. And that's why we want to have these breakout sessions about unified leadership. Something that might be good for me might won't be good for you. But maybe as a group, as you all come together, you will see and think and also get to talk about things. It's just like being a part of any other meeting, just like being on a board of directors. That's what unified leadership is about. That's why we should all get together and sit and talk about what is best for you as a person, for you as a partner, for you as a mentor, for you as a coach. No matter what you're talking about, everyone should come together, the whole group. And when you come together and you hear each other's opinions, there's never a bad opinion. But a bad opinion is when nobody says nothing and nothing happens. A good opinion is when we all come together and we say something. Maybe your opinion won't be picked, but as we all come together, everyone has a chance to take part. And that's what it's about. That's how we solve our problems. So to you leaders there at the Global Athlete Congress, you're the ones who are going to help set rule that everyone across the board in every county in the state of Pennsylvania will have a chance to be a part of unified leadership in their own county or in their own way. And by the way, if you know any other athletes who would like to become a part of the Global Congress of Athlete Leadership, of Global Messengers, this is the time, or even coaches. So thank you. Good luck. I'm sorry I can't be there due to the fact a friend of mine who was a former coach who meant much to our athletes in York County as bowling coaches has passed. And I think it's my obligation. The family wants me to be there and speak on behalf of all of us athletes who had benefit. Thank you and good luck. Have a good time. Bye.